Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Washington. And it's Lively in at center. And here in the early part of the season, Clark, just how important is it to have a team that's been together for a few years, knows what the other one's doing, the chemistry aspect?
You know, Kevin, I don't think you can ever overestimate the value of experience. It helps the season early on go smoother. You don't have to learn each other as much. It really gives you a chance to hit the ground running as a team.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And he needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Utah Jazz. Pass to Lively. And here's Jones. Outside Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a three-point game. Yes, that goes in.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Now, here's Doncic. He had 25 points last game. Out left to the wing. Washington inside. Clock at 4. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 5.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Morant passes to Williams. Morant against Doncic. Morant kicks to Bain. Over Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Connects from three-point range.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
Doncic passes to Washington. Outside Irving. Off on the layup. Morant against Irving. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And it's Washington missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Williams.
Second team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies.
He doesn't get the second one. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Irving looking over the floor. The pass to Jones. And the layup falls.
I'll tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Here's Morant. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Over in the corner, Washington. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Second chance shot. Lively. That's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Bane, no good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Washington kicks to Irving. Pass to Lively. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, that's what makes Kyrie Irving so hard to stop. I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he goes into his bag.
And so he makes both from the line.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by John Morant. Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
So timeout called here. But first for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And after that game, it was impressive to look at the box score and see the work they did at the free throw line.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
Dallas making a switch here. Gafford's checked in.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Morant. Misses from close range. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And there's Bane. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Here's Gafford. Irving from long range. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Bane looking around. Here's Jackson, and the rejection by Gafford. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Doncic. Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. To the paint, and Gafford throws it down.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. And what a treat for the fans. And for us to be able to witness a talent like Luka Doncic.
Amen and amen to that, Kevin. A generational talent. All eyes are on him when he's on the floor. Hard not to keep your eyes on him. He's so special in everything that he does. And every night he performs, you walk away to shaking your head at how good he is.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Derek Jones. Green comes in for P.J. Washington. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Irving. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Morant. Outside, Smart. Down low, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Hardaway against Kennard. Takes a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Passes it to Jackson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Dante Exum is checked in for Dallas.
Third team foul.
Outside for Smart. The Mavericks pull it in. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Now, here's Exum. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. Misses in close.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Kennard. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Exum passes to Hardaway. Now, here's Gafford. Guarded by Jackson. Basket good. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Poked loose. Stolen by Exum. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Rose, he's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies. Derrick Rose.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. Rose against Hardaway. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 9. The pass to Kleba. There's the triple. Kennard with the rebound.
Boy, I'm... absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And again, Memphis no good. Dallas leading by 6. 1:43 left in the first. Outside Hardaway. Back to Exum. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. A floater. It's deflected. Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
From deep, Rose. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Mavericks shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. And it's Exum in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Pass to Smart. Feeds it to Jackson. The kick out to Williams. No good, unable to end this one.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Kennard. No scoring in this one. Left side Rose. Back to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Jackson Jr.
The Mavericks shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Hardaway hits them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's Dallas. Sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Dallas?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
They've got Exum. Green is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Green. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Lively, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Irving passes to Lively. Here's Kleber. Passes to Irving. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Left side, Bane. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance. Here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Jones comes in for Maxi Kleber. And Washington subbed in for Green. Now, here is Irving. A 26-point game for him in the win against Houston.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
That's slammed in by Jones.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And, GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Bane following the score by Dallas. Jackson has the open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Irving against Morant. Irving passes to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They get it back. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Jackson.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now, here is Irving. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. At the elbow, Jones. takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Jones has got 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Fast break, Dallas. Here's Irving. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Bain.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Timeout. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Like there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
More certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Green, he's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Kyrie Irving. And the rejection by Morant. And they double up Doncic. And Green now, top of the key. Tries yet again. And it's off the back rim, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. And you can see why.
Morant, right side. The offensive rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's good for 2. He's got 5. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 13. Outside Williams. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Luka Doncic.
And you have to mention just how lights out he has been from beyond the arc. He's been throwing peas into an ocean and just making it look easy. I don't know if he can keep up this three-point pace much longer, but after the way he shot it, I wouldn't put anything past him. You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Morant, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Pass to Washington. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Fades. That one a little long. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And there's the pass to Washington. Outside, Green. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Morant. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Fast break, Dallas. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Trying to knock Luka off his game, distract him and frustrate him, but he just plays through contact like it's not there.
Bain against Green, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Smart comes in for Williams, and it's Rose in for John Morant.
Derrick Rose.
Here's Bain. An 11-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Now, here's Doncic. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. And the wide-open shot from Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league.
Doncic with it. He has 7. Outside, Green. Pass to Lively. Outside, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Jones with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Dallas making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Here's Smart. And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Rose against Doncic. Here's Jackson. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dallas leading by 18. Now Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. From deep Washington. Rebounded by Jackson. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Irving's checked in for Washington. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Kennard's checked in. And here's Doncic from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Kennard finds Williams. Now Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jackson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
2 minutes.
Moving against Kennard. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Doncic looking it over. That shot misses.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Dallas. Here's Doncic. Oh, what a dunk!
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the rejection by Gafford. Irving against Smart, picked off in midair. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Well, GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Gang Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
Now here's Irving to the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Irving following the score by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kleba. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, there's no denying that Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Here's Jackson, and he got that. That one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Dallas, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Checking out Dallas. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the 3 in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire!
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game, great performance by Jaren Jackson.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jackson is out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
Washington will match your threes because he's got game from outside.
Here's Morant. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. And that one, good.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Outside Irving. Here's the pass to Washington. Knocks it loose. Doncic against Morant. Doncic passes to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists now tonight. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Williams. There's the drive. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Jones.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving. When he's on, it is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Ja Morant. Passes it to Irving. Jones, no one around him. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Bane. And he banks in the layup. And that's 11 points for Desmond Bane.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Look, I know he runs the point, but boy, can Doncic go to work inside.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Luka Doncic.
Both free throws good from Doncic. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Morant. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
A little contact there. Could have drawn a whistle, but Morant just plays through.
Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. And they double up Doncic. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
That's a jump ball.
And so here's Memphis. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Morant. Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter. Morant dishes to Jackson. And the pass to Bane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the new CBA, Clark, one thing that again didn't get any traction, the franchise tag.
Yeah, not surprising. I mean, if a guy really wants to leave a team these days, most of the time a trade will be made. It doesn't necessarily have to get to free agency.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant, that's for 2. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Jackson misses. Dallas leading by 20. Outside Irving. Outside Hardaway. Morant against Irving. Goes back up. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Williams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the night.
High-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And the Mavericks call time here. Rose is checked in for Williams. Still a ways to go between now and the 3-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Doncic. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the 3-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that 3-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the 3-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And it's Washington missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Bucket is good. And it's now 23 points for Ja Morant.
I love the spirit he's shown
tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now here's Hardaway. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Rose outside, rebounded by Hardaway.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green's checked in. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc. I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Smart kicks to Jackson from the arc. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Jackson, that's good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Now, here's Green. He's got 16. Pass to Kleba. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Smart kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Gafford. Jackson misses. Mavericks leading by 19. Exum passes to Green. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Memphis. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. Dallas has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hardaway against Smart. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Exum dishes to Green. The 3 hits it from three-point range. Exum's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Kennard kicks to Jackson. Here's Williams. The shot missing. Dallas leading by 18. Out to Hardaway. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Williams in the post. He's against Green. Jackson finds Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Williams inside. Guarded by Green. Shot's good by Williams. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Now, here's Exum. Kennard covering. Exum deciding where to go with it. Over Kennard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Luke Kennard. First personal foul.
And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Hardy in for Hardaway. Count it, good.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball. And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Hardy. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. Passes it to Hardy. Back to Green. Williams with the defensive effort. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3. Pass to Kennard. On the wing, Williams. A second chance effort. Back to Kennard. They shoot again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And so it's Dallas, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
79.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced to the wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates. Before the pass, just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Hardy. Then it's Exum, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Count it.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. Outside Jackson. He kicks to Rose. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Green. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Williams finds Jackson. Off target with the open look. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. from 11 feet away. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic fires from way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Rose surveying the D. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And that one's good. Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
And, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Williams kicks to Rose. Dishes it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Williams against Jones. The shot by Williams, no good. Dallas leading by 16. Doncic outside. The feed to Jones. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Now here's Jackson. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Doncic against Rose. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. Those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Greg, that's done, so what new teams?
Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Irving's checked in for Hardy. Morant's, he's checked in for Memphis. That's tipped. Morant against Doncic. The fadeaway. Stolen by Jackson. The pass to Williams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And here's Morant. Outside, Bain. They get it again. Not going to go that time. Dallas leading by 20. That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Morant against Doncic. And Morant throws it down.
He is terrible. Tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Morant surveying the D. It's good. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Doncic passes to Washington. Outside Irving. No good on the 3.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington.
P.J. Washington.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Here's Doncic. One more assist, Clark. He'll have a double-double.
They've relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense, and he's doing a nice job of it. It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Outside, Bane. Pass to Jackson. Over Jones. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Irving finds Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Doncic kicks to Irving to the inside. Morant against Doncic. Gafford passes to Washington. Goes up again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And the first one drops.
At the line for your home team.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Grizzlies shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
That one is no good.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Irving's shot is good.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Here's Morant. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And the dunk by Jackson.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Irving. And there's the defensive 3-second call. We've seen some amazing offensive performances recently. Clark, is it possible someone could match Wilt's 100-point game?
Look, Kevin, I don't know if I'm ready to go that far, but I also said I'd never see a 16 beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament, and it's happened twice in the last 5 years. So never say never, but you got to think, you're seeing teams put up 165, 170 points in a game. Could a player get 100 of those? I think it's possible.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Bane. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Morant passes to Bane. Outside, Jackson. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Gafford. Morant against Doncic. Morant with the bucket.
Ja Morant.
Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Irving. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson with it. Jones covering. The three from Morant. Mavericks with the rebound. Jones has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Morant against Irving. Over in the corner, Washington. Tries again. Out to Doncic. From downtown, Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Luka Doncic.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Inside, stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. Jackson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
An absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Irving. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.